So, we begin as evening falls over London and over number 18 Grosvenor Square, home to the newly expanded London Esoteric Society. As the shadows stretch long across the street, inside the house, a group of people are preparing to settle down for the evening. But this is not merely a chance to get a nap. They have plans. Gathered together are Martin White, Avery Collins, Nigel Hargreaves, and Basil Bloomsworth. You have in your possession a dream journal that Martin has been reading over the last couple of days since the society was reincorporated. And having known about Martin's successful trip into the Dreamlands, you have plans to make a trip of your own. And currently are undergoing the final preparations of what to do, who will watch over your sleeping bodies, and any other little bits of plans of information that should be dealt with beforehand. Currently, it's just the four of you in the room, but if you wish to call for any of the servants or other members of the society, you may do so. The rest of the house is somewhat quiet. You know that both Colin Wood and Miss Ward are in the house. They're just off in other rooms at the moment. You can hear Colin Wood shuffling around the library, and last you saw Miss Ward, she was in her office. And so, as evening closes in, the four of you make your plans. Over to you.
So should we take Lucy with us or not?
I mean, she could be quite useful.
It'll be worth mentioning to her, I think. She might have some insight. She may have been before.
Right.
Fair. I mean, you were, so...
I don't think it's as safe as it's implied. I think it was quite lucky last time. So we'll have to be careful, I think.
I mean, just to be sure, right? I mean, if it goes wrong, having somebody with Lucy's skills with us is probably a good idea.
I think so.
We also
to get out, all we have to do is wake up.
Yeah.
But what if you can't?
You know, if we're going to have, say James watch over us, making sure nothing toward happens to us, should we arrange a specific wake-up time to have him try to bring us back? You know?
No.
I mean, makes sense, Reg. If something happens and they wake us all up at 6, and that should then work, right?
I have no idea how this works, but...
Neither do I. I think time in the Dreamlands is different to here. For example, when I woke up, it was morning. But it just seemed it matched, so... I suppose if we're not awake by morning, someone wakes us to make sure.
Right, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go get Lucy, and she can help us maybe clarify a couple of things, a couple of assumptions we might make otherwise, right? With the waking and stuff.
Certainly a good idea.
No, I'll leave and go and look for Lucy.
Yeah, you find her in her office, poring over a book. It doesn't appear to be one of the dangerous tomes that's locked away in the safe. As far as you can tell, it appears to be more of a novel, probably, actually, like a recently written one. She seems to be studying it quite intently as she reads.
Oh, what you reading?
A draft of a novel. Sybil sent it me. Yeah, it needs some revisions yet, I think.
Oh, the normal novel, nothing like...
Oh, completely normal. Yeah. Not everything in my life concerns the horrors of the vast unknown. Just most of it. Did you want something?
Yeah, it was, I was going to ask you if you wanted to join the dreaming thing that we're trying to do. If you're interested, I mean, we're trying to get into this castle thingy with at least me and Nigel, I think.
You want to take it? Visit the Lord of Dreams, as
Yeah,
Martin
yeah.
did.
I mean, if that's a way to get knowledge
Oh, it is. Yes. Yeah.
enough, right? If especially if we can avoid any of the mistakes that may get us visitors we don't want, then having a way to check early is probably a good idea. So that's what we're going to be doing. And well, if you want to come with, you're invited. Would be good to have somebody with you.
Want me to travel with you along this path?
If you want to, right? I don't.
It's probably wise. I mean, Martin has been there before, but the rest of you are
Exactly, having somebody with
never
a bit
been.
of an ability.
All right, I will come with you. Intend to go this evening?
Yeah. If the faster it's done, the better. Maybe have James check on us. Not that, just in case anything happens.
Yes. Shall I go speak to the others? Do you think we should discuss anything beforehand, or?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Right.
She closes the book, like smooths down her skirt. Right. Lead the way.
And I'll lead her to the others.
Evening, gentlemen. Mr. Collins says you're planning a little expedition.
Yeah, I don't think it's as safe as we think.
I don't know how safe you think it is.
Well,
If you think it's safe, then it is definitely not as safe as you think.
yeah. But it'll be worth having an adventure, even if we just have a look around.
Yes. You all wish to go, yes? Well. Are you trusting to natural sleep? Or would you like me to ask Agnes to brew you up some tea?
What sort of tea? I mean, a shot or 5 of whiskey might do as well.
I think it's herbal of some sort, very calming. Helps me if I have difficulty sleeping. A cup of that and you're out like a light.
It's laudanum. It's literally filled with laudanum.
I don't ask. She likes her herb garden.
That's worrying.
I mean,
I think we'll be able to. Well, if anyone wants the tea, that's fine. But I should be okay.
nah, we'll be fine, right?
Yeah, we'll be fine. And
We'll be fine.
you're chronically tired and falling asleep anyway all the time, Basil. So
Yes, because I have to carry this business on my back.
keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you for your faith.
Right, well. I will go ask Agnes for some tea and get an early night.
Shall we have dinner before we set off on this adventure?
I ate earlier.
I mean, we could ask Agnes if...
Oh, would you like her to slip something into your dinner? Would that help?
It might, actually.
I can ask Agnes to send you up something suitably soporific.
That would work a treat.
Good night, gentlemen. Then I will see you soon.
Good night. Well, I think it's going to be an interesting evening.
What could possibly go wrong? Oh, boy. The price of knowledge.
So sometime later, Agnes sends up a vegetable soup with a strong sort of herby aftertaste to it,
Ah, okay.
and some
Yum.
nice fresh baked bread.
You know what this could do with? This, it could do with a little bit of rabbit meat in it.
I bet that'd be magical.
Magical indeed.
But
Yeah.
this is
Are you
excellent.
all partaking of the soup?
No, Martin ate earlier at the club. So
No.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it'll be fine. It's tasting good, right?
Yeah, this is wonderful.
And Basil?
No, I'm not eating vegetable soup for my last meal. Fuck no. I
It's not
go
gonna be
down
your
to
last meal.
it very well could be because the keeper
You're-
is in way too good of a mood. I am going to go get some mutton. I'm going downstairs. I'm going to ask them to prepare me some mutton.
Then your penultimate meal.
Oh God, I'm gonna slap you.
Okay. So, either having eaten mutton or Agnes's vegetable soup, you settle down to get some sleep. And what I'm going to ask is each of you make me a dreaming roll, which is a power roll. Really should have set this at half power when I first introduced dreaming, but alas, we are too far down the road now. This will determine a little something.
Oh wow, that was unexpected.
Ease at which you slip into the dream. So, what do we have? Would it help if I opened roll Okay, so a success for all of you, and a critical success for Nigel, who is apparently a natural at this.
I think the soup helped.
Yeah, well, the soup definitely helps. You slip into the dream with the ease of slipping into a warm bath, essentially of soup. It folds around you. Your usual dream of the evening, sort of a hazy mix of fragments and nonsensical parts of your day jumbled up. But for all of you, amidst the centre of this, stands a door. A door that stands out from the rest of the dream. Too solid, too real, and too distinct compared to anything else around it. It snags your attention and draws it in.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
You walk towards the door. As you place
Hey,
your
we-
hand on the handle, it swings open at just the barest of a touch.
Yeah, we should have probably knocked, huh?
I'm not that strong.
are we all in separate dreams?
You are all separate. All of you see a door,
Yep.
but none of you are together.
I walk through the door.
I'll walk towards the door as well.
Beyond the door lies the stair, spiraling down, stretching time and space strangely as it descends and on and on and on into darkness. Downwards and downwards the stairway goes. Martin, you've seen this before.
I
The
have.
rest of you, if Martin described this to you, you've seen this.
But I'm going to count the steps
Okay, give me
as we're going down.
give me an intelligence roll, please.
See if I don't lose count. No. Oh, actually, I'll spend 1 point of luck on that.
Give me a sanity roll, please.
Success.
You count the steps, and as you count, your brain struggles and stutters over the fact it doesn't make sense, because depending on how you try and count it, the numbers don't add up. If you count the steps you can see, that doesn't match up with the steps that you can feel your feet going over.
I'm just
And
counting the steps I take.
Wait, did you take 2 steps then, or was that 1? Your left foot took 2 steps, but your right foot only took 1. The facts don't add up. And
Oh,
as
well.
the more you think about it, the more it doesn't mesh in your brain. This place is strange.
Yeah,
It's not right.
doesn't seem to be right at all. Don't think I'll try counting those again.
And so, you come at last to the foot of the stair. And at the foot of the stair stands a cavern, stretching up vast and dark, and lit by the flames of torches.
I'm gonna run through it.
Pardon?
I'm gonna run through it.
You run.
I'm going to loudly yell, "Hello, my name is Basil Bloomsworth. I come in looking for knowledge and wishing to share what I know with you. I am your friend. Please don't kill me in the sleepy, sleepy dream world." And I just go running.
As you run through, you see at the end of the cavern a vast, vast door. And you just burst through it.
I burst through it. "This is a wonderful door." I repeat what I
into a
said.
strange and tangled forest. Martin, your door already stands ajar. It's already open.
Oh, I'll just walk through. I'll have a look. Is there anything else that's strange here, or what wasn't? Oh, I've opened it. Is this open from last time, or?
You opened this door before.
Yep, I'll just wander through it again.
You step
I wander
through the
through
door.
doors.
Into the tangle of the forest. Avery and Nigel, your doors stand closed ahead of you at the end of the firelit cavern.
Okay.
Well,
As we so walk over to it to open it, do I see anything in this particular part of the dream that seems interesting? Any
Yeah.
other?
On the other side of the cavern, on the other side of the doors,
Well, I suppose I'm going to have to open the door to find out.
or
that.
inside the cavern itself. Inside the cavern, the flames lick high, casting strange shadows against the wall. If you look at the shadows, they twist and turn. Shadows are things you cannot see. Shadows cast by objects that you can't perceive. Can you give me a little sanity roll, please, whilst you're here?
Oh, why not?
No, just strange shapes cast by dreamlit torches. Disturbing and especially out of the corner of the eye, but nothing to be too concerned about. And as you step on through the door, ahead you see the forest. And Avery?
I'm just not expecting anything here to make sense because I know we're dreaming, right? So everything's fine. There's a door, we'll open it. Pushing it
Push
up.
open the door and out into the forest. And as each of you step over the threshold into the forest, the door behind you vanishes, leaving you standing in this lush green forest. The vegetation is this brilliant emerald green that is too bright, too vivid compared to anything you've seen in reality. The flowers are almost fluorescent in hues, these brightly coloured flowers, strange fungus sprouting from the tangled roots of the trees. You hear a rustling movement in the undergrowth. Things out there, moving and shifting.
What sort of things?
Give me a spot hidden, please.
Ah, okay.
As you look, scanning the trees, looking for what you see, you see a shape off through the undergrowth. An enormous, lumbering form. Something that almost looks like... No, it's not an elephant. elephants. It's got a trunk like an elephant, but strange juts of bone emerge from its back, and those are not an elephant's ears, and its form is all too wrong, and it's you're not sure what it is, but yes, a strange string indeed. It doesn't seem to be moving towards you, and it doesn't seem to have noticed you.
That's what I was going to ask. If it hasn't noticed me, I'd like to keep it that way for now.
Yes, it doesn't seem to be aware of you.
Do I see any of the other party, or have we not gotten to that same point
You look
yet?
around. You don't see them as yet. No, you seem to be alone in the forest.
Well, I'll start a little bit of an adventure in the direction away from the elephant thing.
Okay, moving away from the elephant thing, the picture of which is in the Discord, should anyone wish to wonder what it is I was attempting to describe there. And you move on into the forest.
Oh my.
What are the rest of you doing as you step out in this strange, bright, and tangled world?
I think first thing I'll look for is tracks, and I'm also going to test something out. Can I tell what Avery is?
Yes, you can tell where Avery is.
Oh,
You know with
Exactly.
utmost and perfect certainty exactly where Avery is. You could walk in a beeline towards him through the forest.
yeah. I'll start heading in that direction, but I'm going to have a look around for tracks. Would you?
Okay,
Or,
give me a. I think
actually,
tracking is a skill. So
yeah. Actually, no. I was thinking I'm trying to think of how to get my bearings here rather than tracking, to get a sense of the direction I left last time. Is this the same place I arrived at last time?
I'm going to
Would
say
you
give
say
me a natural world or a tracking roll here. Try and or no, navigation. Navigation would be the skill I'm after.
That's okay. I've rolled anyway, and it wouldn't have passed on navigate, so I failed.
You're not sure if this is the same bit of the forest you were in before or not.
Okay. I'll just have a quick look around to see if there's anything unusual. Traps, creatures, that sort of thing, and I'll just head towards Avery.
Give me a spot hidden as you head off in the direction where you know Avery to be.
Oh, no, that's a fail as well.
No, there's the odd rustle in the undergrowth, but you don't see anything.
I just wander that way, I'm fine.
Okay. Avery and Basil, what are each of you doing?
Well,
Go ahead.
all right, good. I'm fine. I'm trying to find where I'm supposed to go, depending on relying on what Martin told us last time, and I'm completely ignoring anything of the forest or something, because I'm supposed to find like a castle or something. Not entirely sure how that's supposed to look, but I'm going to basically try to find ways to look past the trees, to move anywhere. I'm just basically walking straight lines.
Okay.
I mean, wherever it leads me.
Just walk in a straight line, wherever it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll find it at some point, right? It's gotta be visible from somewhere.
All right. Basil, what are you doing?
I am going to do. Well, I'm going to look for anything that's dangerous. Explicitly dangerous, I should say, Keeper.
It all is, all of it.
Explicitly dangerous, yeah.
Explicitly dangerous. Can I do a spot hidden one?
Yes, you can.
Everything's okay. Can I do a listen check as well? Because I am paranoid.
Yeah. Give me a listen check, and then give me a sanity roll, please.
Very good. Gonna start this off with very good. Failing everything. You said sanity?
Yeah.
Hard success by the miracle
You don't
of
hear anything.
variance.
You don't see anything. You're fairly sure that that's because there isn't anything and not just because it's... No. You didn't see anything, you didn't hear anything. You managed to tamp down that little slight irrational mind which tells you perhaps there was an invisible and silent creature lurking right behind you, but no.
All right, I'm
That
going to
would just
start
be
shouting.
paranoia talking.
Of course. And why would I be paranoid? Then I'm going to shout, "Hello! My name is Basil Bloomsworth." I'm going to repeat the same thing that I did. Can any of my friends hear me? Is the only thing I would add. And then I'm just going to, I'm guessing with my failed spot hidden, I didn't see a particularly great path. So I'm just going to go in a straight line and hope for the fucking best.
Okay, so basically you're all heading off in random straight lines apart from Martin, who's heading in a straight line towards Avery.
It's not random for me. It's I was on the path I was on. It's the path that I'm taking.
Can you each give me a look roll, please?
Oh, we're so cooked.
Oh, yeah.
This many rolls. It was so early.
I feel something bad coming on soon.
Oh boy.
Oh, shit.
So, alright. Nigel is the lucky one here. Because Nigel, as you pick a direction, you start walking. After a short while, what you see is a path cutting its way through the undergrowth. Someone has walked this way, pushing aside undergrowth and leaving a track of footprints in the soft grass.
Recently?
Recently, yeah. It looks like someone
Okay.
just went this way, walking pretty much in a randomly selected straight line
Ah, okay.
through the woods.
Can I tell from the tracks, the footprints, which direction they were going?
You can tell which direction they were going, yes.
I'll follow that.
You set off following whoever it is you're following through the wood.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Avery. You have picked a direction, you've wandered through this wood. And after you can hear rustling and skittering in the forest around you, strange sounds just out of sight. And the wood seems to be growing stranger. The trees stretch impossibly tall, and the fungus grows more brightly. This whole world is suffused in this greenish glow now. The air just takes on this smell, mixture of flowers and decay. And as you walk this way, you can hear a sound. You can hear running water, the sound of a river ahead of you in the forest.
Okay, I'm a little confused as to the smell, the combination of running water and smell of decay at the same time. That doesn't really fit with what I know, but maybe there's just something rotting nearby or something, I don't know. I'll just go towards running water. Running water sounds like a good idea. I'll know where up and where down is. So that's good.
You move close, you hear this running water, you see ahead of you cutting through the forest is a river, flowing fast and clear and bright, its surface dappled with moonlight.
Ooh, looks good.
The grassy banks slope down to it.
Well,
Beautiful,
I think
clear water.
I'll think I'll walk in the opposite direction of the flow of the river, like upstream.
Okay. So you're walking upstream.
Yeah, and just along the bank of the river. That's the correct river. Beach sounds wrong.
Okay. As you begin to walk your way up the bank of the river, Martin, you feel your sense of Avery's direction twist as he picks a new direction.
Did we hear Basil shout out?
No, not yet. No.
No. Okay. Doesn't make sense why he's changed direction, but it doesn't matter. I'll follow him all the same. But I'll have look around for any tracks. I'm not a tracker, but I'll have a look.
You've not reached his tracks yet. Essentially,
Oh
you
no,
feel-
just any sort of tracks.
Okay,
in
give me a tracking roll, please. Let's see what you see here in this strange.
Nothing at all.
No, nothing. Why would there be anything out here? Well,
Exactly.
strange, mysterious. Wood.
I'll just see if I can spot Avery and just head in that direction. I don't have an idea how far he is, do I?
Yes, you can tell. You have. It's strange. Distance is hard to judge here, but you have sort of
Yeah.
a sense of like as his distance grows and shrinks. So you couldn't measure it in your mind, but you can tell that he's moving away. But also the direction he's moving means that you can perhaps cut a corner off of where you were originally going.
And sort of intercept him.
Yes.
Okay. I'll give that a go.
As you turn to intercept, you see a small clearing ahead of you in the forest. You see a pile of bones laid out in a spiraling shape across the dewy grass. This
The clearing.
spiral of bones laid out in the grass.
I think it's probably best to avoid that. It could be a burial ground if they have them here, as some sort of sacred burial ground. I'd rather not offend anything. So I'll try to avoid that if I can.
Give me a listen check, please, as you steer around and avoid the pile of bones.
Oh, that's a fail as well.
Nothing. All is fine. All is well. Basil, you make your way through the forest, and you feel you're alone out here. No sign of the others, no hint of where they might be. And then you hear a sound behind you. The soft padding of feet. Something is following you through the forest.
I'm gonna turn around slowly.
You
Hello?
turn around slowly. You see, standing in the forest, is a cat. A large cat. Not a lion or a tiger or anything like that, but a cat of supernaturally large size. It stands about a meter off the ground, its back. This silvery furred cat, its eyes shining in the moonlight.
What color is the cat?
Like a silvery white color.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I heard that right. Well, aren't you majestic? Hello.
Hello.
My name is
Says the
Basil
cat.
Bloomsworth. Hello, cat. I'm Basil. Basil Bloomsworth.
You said that, Basil.
I-
Basil Bloomsworth.
Basil Bloomsworth.
What brings you to the forest, Basil Bloomsworth?
I'd be more than happy to tell you that, but could I have your name? Please?
They call me Silverbright.
Silverbright. Okay. One moment. Is that hyphenated? You are majestic, by the way. And he says that not even like intending like to make a mechanical roll. That's just kind of like what goes through his head.
Yeah.
I am here seeking knowledge and looking to pay honor and tribute.
You seek knowledge and you look to pay tribute.
Yes. Yes, one of my friends has come here, and he was seen as a friend of the forest, and I've come to do the same thing.
I see. What knowledge do you seek and what tribute do you offer?
Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Kind of just have more of like a general framework for the knowledge that I'm seeking. And in terms of paying tribute, not entirely sure. I'm kind of a doer of things, you know. I make up the plan as I go. But I've come here with nothing but respect and an open heart and a sound mind.
You don't know where you're going, traveler?
I have no bloody clue, Silverbright.
Follow me. I can lead you to one who can help.
Can I do a psychology check before I follow the magical cat in the dream world?
Yes, you can.
Can I have a bonus dice because you like me? Okay. Success.
Something about this. This is the first magical talking dream cat you've ever spoken to.
That is a fact.
But there's something that doesn't ring quite right about it. Like,
Other than the
there's
fact
a
that it's
little
a magical
gleam in
cat.
its eyes as it makes you offer. Like,
Silverbright,
yes.
you seem a little mischievous. Now, I understand you're a cat. And cats are, at least in my world where I'm from, they tend to be mischievous. But I
Cat is
sense
a cat,
little...
whatever world a cat is in.
Well, you are a mischievous cat, my friend. So, I'm a little wary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an honest man. I'm a little wary right now. So,
Then
would you be offended
wary
if I...
away. Basil Bloomsworth.
Well, thank you so much, Silver Bright Cat. I think I am going to keep going the direction that I'm on. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Silverbright, Mrs. Silverbright, honorifics. I'm not sure the decorum here. Silverbright.
Oh. I'll leave you to your wondering then. Beware the Zoogs.
Beware the what?
And the cat slinks off into the forest.
I didn't actually catch what you said, but that almost
said
works.
beware the Zoogs.
The Zoobs. Okay, thank you. Woo! Sounds good. Why am I here? Hello, my name is Basil Bloomsworth. Where the fuck is Martin, Nigel, or Avery, or Lucy? And I'm gonna keep going the way. Can I do another spot hidden to try to
Yes, you can give me an
desperately
off hidden. And Nigel, you can give me, from where you are, a listen check.
I'm spinning the luck. I'm spinning the luck.
Okay, Basil, as you look around, you catch a glimpse out of the corner of your eye of a skittering creature running along the branch of a nearby tree. It looks almost like a rat skittering along the branches of a tree.
Hello! Are you a Zoob?
It turns its face, and as it turns to face towards you, you see its face is not that of a rat, where its muzzle, this eyeless face with a little mass
Sanity
of
check.
writhing tendrils where its face should be. And it gives a little in your direction. Give me a sanity roll, please.
Does that mean you're a Zoob? The question stands.
Okay.
I don't have the sanity to even spend it, but
You don't have the sanity to spend it, but please deduct 2 points from your sanity.
That's surprisingly better. And that wasn't a challenge, Keeper. I'm just saying that went better than
And
I
as
had
you
presumed.
As you hear this noise, you hear more rustling in the undergrowth. You realize that whatever this thing is, Zug or not, it is not alone. There are more of its kind all around you in the undergrowth. This, like, you involuntarily take a couple of steps back as this thrill of fear creeps up your spine. What do you do?
Don't come near me or I'll cast a spell and kill all of you if you're my enemy.
You trying to threaten them?
You damn right I'm trying to threaten
Give
them.
me an intimidation roll, please.
Alright, I will. We'll make this a short episode. Real quick. Why do I only have 15 in intimidate?
You're not as scary as you think you are.
I'm substantially scarier.
You hear this chittering laughter all around you. And these scurrying shapes come running out of the undergrowth towards you. You must make, they seem to be about a dozen of them, scurrying out the undergrowth towards you. You have the barest of moments.
I'm gonna cast Call Forth the Sun. Yep.
Okay.
It's on my character sheet.
Okay. Give me a. It's the first time you've attempted. I think it's the first time you've attempted magic of any kind.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Give me a power roll, please.
Oh, that's a good start.
So, as with the first time to cast any spell, you reach out, you try and draw on this power that you have read of, power you have seen the effects of, and power you have heard described, but that you have never used yourself. And as you reach out towards it, you feel it slip away from you. You have a choice now. You can either accept you did not succeed casting this spell, or you can continue with the casting of the spell with side effects.
I'm gonna do the latter.
Okay. Right. Bear with me one moment.
Oh,
should
one
have,
moment
like,
is all.
Call Forth the Sun on it's
the greatest hits in the Esoteric Society. No, take your time because this might be the last moment I have.
Oh no, that's some rats. I invented Nuke the Dreamer.
Have you look at my sanity total, Keeper? This is what you did to me.
It's in the solid 20s, you know.
The solid 20s? You took 30 off of me in the first episode. The solid 20s. Fuck, I'm bad at math. I'm not that bad at math. The solid 20s.
Okay, so as you draw on this, you call out, you pull down as much power as you can possibly grasp hold of in the knowledge of your mind. You call the chaos beyond the fiery, burning doom. Let's see. I would like... This is not an instant spell. This takes a moment. How many magic points are you putting into this?
I got 15.
15, you're going in with it?
I'm gonna put in 15.
Okay. First of all, please roll me 1d10. You lose 9 points of sanity.
Yep, a good start. Very good. I'm at 12.
and then roll me a d100. Like, I low on sanity. What am I gonna do? Start casting magic. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There is this ripple through the world. Bright light blooms above you, a slow flicker beginning to grow. But as you do so, the trees around you sway and creak. The creatures turn and scatter, skittering off into the undergrowth. This light begins to blossom above you, casting long shadows across the forest. The trees sway, and the entire ground ripples. Like it rises up beneath your feet and falls again as this sort of shockwave ripples out from around you. The trees sway, creatures skitter and scatter and run. And you feel, Basil, a presence drawn to you. You don't know if this spell is acting differently because you have cast it differently to others that have tried to use it, or because of where you're using it. But there is no great burst of flame, just this light shining up above you, and this sudden, distinct awareness of a presence that has turned its gaze upon you directly. You have called something, essentially run up to its door and screamed, "Look at me." And it is looking at you.
Speaking of screaming, Zoobs, I was not the one. You see this? You see this? Tendril fucking rat.
And
As a
I
blue
believe
one.
you are definitely past your daily limit of sanity. So I also need a
Significantly.
1d10 for your bout of madness here, because you are definitely in a bout of madness.
Oh yeah, I'm
So-
cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs.
The rest of you, wherever you were in the forest, so Avery walking along the bank of the river, ahead of you, you see a bright flash of light in the sky, followed a moment later by the whole tree shaking, screeches and cries of creatures running and fleeing. The water of the river ripples and sloshes for a while, like splashing up against the far bank. Martin and Nigel, you see the flash. You feel the forest twist around. What do you do? There's something. Are you running away from it, towards it, or keeping your ground? There is something out there in the forest. Something just happened.
None of those. I'll be walking towards it.
Walking towards it. Martin?
It depends on what Avery's doing, because I'm trying to join up with him, really.
Avery?
Oh, I noticed too, because you...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
It's everyone.
you saw it. This light, the world shaking, the river, the waters of the river sloshing, everything in this forest alerted to something that happened in the direction you were already heading up this bank.
Oh, well,
Some
if I'm on
distance away.
that way anyway, I'm going to be moving along. But that's very clearly somebody did a magic thing.
Mhm.
It's something happened. Something happened. You don't know you don't know
Okay.
what the something was. There's a bright flash of light. The whole forest shook. It's sort of off to your left, a little away from the riverbank. What are you doing? Running away from it? Running towards it?
I think I'm gonna stick to the riverbed for a while longer. And then I'm asking myself why the hell I'm still walking. This is a dream, right? So I'm trying to grab a car.
So just to be clear, you're still moving towards the whatever the fuck just happened in front of you.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I'm kind of curious. I want to know, and I still have no clue where I'm. I have no orientation except for the clearly river.
So you're
So I
heading.
think-
You're heading up the bank towards it.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue moving forward, and
And
I think I'll keep going up there.
And Martin, you're still heading towards Avery.
Yes. Is there anything familiar about that light?
No. There's some. I mean, like, it's a disturbing, bright, greenish glow hanging over the forest. Like,
No, it's just
flickering
wondering-
uncannily, casting strange shadows.
It's okay. I was just wondering whether it was similar to what I saw in the castle.
No, whatever this is something different and deeply, deeply unsettling.
I'm just going to slowly head in Avery's direction, but I'm not rushing this time.
Avery's direction, this is bringing you closer towards the light.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look around as well to see if there's any signs of anything else, because this is a forest. There should be creatures here.
You could hear, essentially, things are fleeing. You can hear the sound. Everything in this forest is running away from whatever that light is.
And I've got no idea what it could be. Should I try a dream lore roll, or...?
Try a dream lore roll, or no, Cthulhu Mythos roll, this would be.
Oh, well. Nope, that's a fail.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. In fact, I'm going to ask at this point for everyone, give me a sanity roll.
Even me?
Even you, I'm sorry. You still
Wait.
saw it. I'm sorry.
I thought I can't lose sand. What? I thought I can't. It's...
And as I'm walking towards it, does it remind me of the theater incident?
It's green and it's fiery and it's terrifying. It's all of you only lose 1 point of sanity. Basil, you lose 3. You got lucky on my dice roll there. But yeah, Basil, yeah. Yeah, so everything is running and fleeing. Then, the light blinks out, gone once more. Nigel.
Yes.
You were walking towards the light, yes?
Yes.
You're still walking towards it?
Or at least where it used to be,
There
yes.
it was. You come to a clearing in the forest. There's a scorched mark in the middle of the grass.
Okay.
And leading away from this clearing, a very obvious broken trail through the forest, as though something has plunged through the undergrowth with no care for its own well-being and no thought and pause. It's just crashed its way through the undergrowth, ripping at branches and cutting a swathe through the forest.
Can I tell generally how big of a creature that left this trail? I mean, man-sized?
Roughly man-sized, yes.
Okay. And I look around in this clearing. Do I see anything else that looked like any of, like one of our party had dropped something or anything
Give
of
me a
that sort?
tracking roll. Come on, this is when we find out all your wilderness skills. Oh, no, you had a big game? Yes? Yes! Yes, you do! You are, in fact, the master detective. First of all, you see caught on, like, the undergrowth is shreds of whatever it was that Basil wore to go to sleep in. What's Basil wearing? Was he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Yes.
For the sake of Twitch rules, Basil was wearing. Basil actually
as
has.
opposed to pajamas, and then I realized I didn't specify further.
He actually would have one very nice pair of silk pajamas.
In fact, yeah, you see a shred of very nice silk pajama. And yeah.
Okay, then I said, Basil, what have you done? And I'll follow the trail best I can.
Okay, you follow the trail. You pick up Basil's trail. Are you moving at a pace or cautiously here?
Somewhere in between.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not at a flat out run, but I'm not going to be slow either.
Okay. You move on. Avery, you continuing up the bank of the river. Still. And Martin, you're following Avery. So Nigel, as you make through the woods, you hear two things. Firstly, you can hear running water off to your right. And
Okay.
secondly, you can hear footsteps, someone else moving through the forest.
From what direction can I tell?
Off to your right, the same direction as the water. You're not alone here. It's the first sound you've heard in a while. Since the incident, since whatever happened, there's been no
Okay.
sounds of creatures or life in this forest.
Okay. Can I tell about how far away the footsteps are?
Maybe like...
Arm's length?
No, further than that. Like, about as far as from here to that other side of my landing, and then double that. But I've got to now
Oh.
measure this in actual
Oh,
meters.
I was going to say, because not having
Yeah.
seen that, I have no idea. You could be living in an enormous hall, and it's like 100 meters away.
Let's say it's 20 meters away.
Okay. I'll face that direction and see if I can see who it is or what's.
Give me a spot hidden as you peer through the undergrowth. You see Avery making
Okay,
his way through.
And I'll shout out,
the forest.
Avery! Avery!
Avery, you hear someone call you.
Avery! Over
Nigel,
here!
deeper into the forest.
No, great. I'm gonna move up towards Nigel.
Okay. And I haven't moved because I want to keep track of what I assume is Basil's track.
Do you know what the thing was that was right earlier?
I don't know, but I suspect Basil had something to do with it because I'm tracking him this direction.
Oh,
Because I hold up. These were his pajamas he was wearing before we.
okay.
It's only a ripped bit of sleeve, like it's not the entirety of his pajamas. I just want to make this clear.
But it's enough for us to tell that that's what he was wearing. So.
All right. I mean,
little clowns and birds, and
you think he's all right if he's been?
he's scared to death the way he's been running and ripping his. Sorry, I just read what
Martin, as you are walking through the road, you can hear voices ahead of you through the forest. Sounds like Avery and Nigel.
Well, I can tell how far he is, so I'll just speed up a bit and head our way.
And you see them, like Nigel holding up this fragment of silk cloth, like showing it to Avery.
Not your colour, that, but all the same.
hey.
Good. So now we only need to find Basil, and apparently Basil, and he apparently has been losing pieces of his clothing. So he's probably in a bit of a state.
Yeah, the trail leads directly away from that whatever sunlight thing we saw.
Maybe
So
he just saw it, it scared him, and he just ran off.
Yeah, but it seems to be he went that way. So
Okay.
I was going to follow it.
Yeah, I think that's best that we all meet up.
Yeah. Do we need to? This is dream stuff, right? Can't we just dream like a way to be faster than on foot,
You mean like fly?
or give us a car?
Well, it's a little thick, dense jungle for a car. You think?
Fair. We can just imagine an entire train line just rolling through here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Keeper, could I try to imagine being able to fly?
You can try, yes.
Try and see if it
Give me a
works.
dreaming roll. See if
Just trying to levitate a bit to see if I can actually fly. Extreme success.
Ah,
you
wow.
rise up off the ground. You can, in fact, fly.
We can, it seems.
I mean, I'm gonna try too. If this works, hey, that would be cool. If you just fly wherever you want.
Yeah,
Who needs our mechanical help?
I don't have a dreaming skill.
It starts off as your power.
Yeah, but you
okay.
did the crit earlier on your power, so you got a D10, I think, for your dreaming, possibly. I can't remember if it works like that.
Yes, yeah.
Ah, okay, wonderful.
Well, it doesn't work for me.
Yeah, your feet stay firmly planted on the ground.
I guess I need like a plane, like a small one, to fly myself. Mm. Why can't both of you fly and I'm stuck to the fucking ground?
Nigel also rises up off the ground, not quite as elegantly and not as high as Martin, but yes, you.
Well,
Wow,
you could-
this
you
is
could hold your
amazing.
hand.
Yeah.
You could just stay between us and we'll.
Yeah.
We'll Superman this. Okay. All right. I'll hold both of your hands and you get to carry me.
Well, yeah, we'll hold him up. I think
Yeah,
rather
that's
than
right.
hands.
Picking up pieces.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, child, between two parents' hands.
and
These are
And
the
what-
people who are supposed to save me.
and
I'm so
They
fucked.
forgot about you. I'm sorry, Basil.
I don't even care. I don't even care. Please be Superman. Superman pair.
and Mr. White is moving very straight line, and Nigel is just kind of like speeding up and slowing down and going to the side.
It's like at a Creed concert. You fuckers are like with arms wide open.
Is it faster than walking? Is the question.
Yes, because you're avoiding some of the undergrowth. Are you still following Basil's trail?
Yes.
All right. Basil's trail goes on a little longer, just crashing its way through the undergrowth, and then it reaches the river. And you can see these footprints going down the bank of the river
Okay.
and ending at the water.
Okay. They don't continue on the other side.
They do not continue on the
Okay.
other side. No.
Right. So if we look down, how high up are we? Are we enough?
How
that we
high up
can,
are you?
I don't know, 30, 40 feet maybe?
Okay.
Can we look downstream to see if they
Looking-
emerge?
Downstream from this distance, you can't see any obvious trail emerging from the water. You can see the water flows on through the forest, and then you can make out what appears to be buildings a little further downstream.
And okay, well, I guess you want to head that way? And while we're going, we'll keep an eye out in the river to make sure he's not stuck on anything, rocks or tree.
That makes sense. So we'll head that way, I suppose. If
Okay.
all agree.
Well, I think it's only you and I make the decision in this particular case.
Okay, so you're heading down towards the town. Fly along down the river. As you go, you can see the forest rising up on either side, these tall trees. You catch a few glimpses of movement once more as you move away from the site of whatever happened there. You see a boat on the river. The pale figure, sculling a boat along this river, dressed in just these pale gossamer white clothing, their skin bleach bone white, their hair this dandelion fluff of faint white hair. So scull a pale white boat along the river.
Do they look friendly?
They don't seem to have noticed you flying up above yet.
Let's make sure we don't end up in the river if that's like Charon or something.
Is that person alone in the boat?
They are alone in the boat, yes.
Not who we were looking for, but
We could ask if they've seen them, if they've seen Basil.
could do. Shall we approach?
Let's approach, but stay, not too
Yeah,
close.
we're not landing on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're flying down towards the boatman.
Yeah.
The boatman looks up. They narrow their eyes for a moment, looking at you flying towards them. I would be careful flying up there. The night gaunts are known to haunt these skies.
Ah. Not encountered those yet, but we'll take your advice.
Hmm.
We're looking for a friend of ours. He headed this way.
We saw he led up to the river and then he didn't exit the other side.
Oh. Well. I don't have him in my boat. So he must have gone downriver.
Yeah.
And-
Well, thank you all the same.
And thank you. And what who are you?
People call me Boatman.
And that's the name.
Yeah. So, what is a night gaunt anyway?
Oh, big flying thing that eats people.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably a good idea to avoid those.
Ah, yes, they'll find you even if you're trying to avoid them.
Hmm. So, shall we just
Fly low and they shouldn't catch you.
Yeah.
How low?
Not too low that the river monsters get you. The Sephiron.
Well,
And
thank you
beware of the
for your advice.
spiders. And the Zoogs.
What are those?
Oh, horrible bitey ratty things.
They don't sound that
Take
friendly.
your face off.
Ah, lovely.
They eat
Do you-
eyes. They like the eyes the best.
Do you know anyone called Tom the Lion?
Tom. The lion.
Yes.
The lady's lion. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I think so. There's Janet.
Janet's lion. Yes, it dwells in this wood. Wherever she goes, he goes too.
Yeah, I met them last time I was here. They're quite friendly.
Oh, many people here are friendly. They're not all of as nice as their friendly smiles seem.
They gave me a lift somewhere.
Oh. That's very nice of them.
It was. That's what I thought. But this town we can see just over there, does it have a name?
Ulthar. They call it Ulthar.
Thank you very much. As you may have guessed, we're quite new to this land.
Most people are new to begin with. Then they either go or they stay forever.
I was told that was a risk. The longer you stay here, the more you want to stay.
Well, good luck finding your friend.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
And he picks up sculling his boat on up the river.
Yeah, I think we should probably fly a bit lower than we had been.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what an icon is, but they don't sound friendly.
Maybe use if you can fly just by dreaming stuff. Maybe we can get a boat by dreaming it, and then we just use a boat to drive it along down the river. Because if he hasn't seen him that way, maybe he's gone the other way, right?
Well, if he's gone in the river, he might have gone downstream.
Wait, Boatman was sculling upstream or down?
He was going up.
So downstream would be the way. Because he hasn't seen off.
No, he was going down. Yeah, down.
He was going downstream. Well, is the town upstream or
The
downstream?
town is downstream.
Oh, I think we'll head that way and makes
Yeah,
sense.
okay. All right.
I was just hoping it was the same direction for both.
Okay, so you head down towards the town.
Probably worth London before we get too close.
And as the three of you head down towards Ulthar, somewhere off in the dream, Basil, your memories are jumbled. You remember bright light, strange rippling fire, the tension of something turned on you. You remember running, brambles and vines snagging at your clothes, then water, the fast-flowing river turning you over and over. And now, you awake and come to your senses, lying on your back
Oh,
on like a stony shore of a river.
oh, hey, these stones are almost as comfortable as the table. Things are looking up.
And it's dark and shadowed where you lie. You can see the towers of a city just off the corner of your eye. As you lie there, you see a figure stalking towards you along the riverbank. They seem to be they have a stick and they just keep stopping and prodding things on the bank. As they move up towards you with an odd, skitterish gait. You see the stick being raised to prod you in the side.
Hello?
Hello?
Why are you poking me?
You're alive, you are?
No, I'm not alive. I have
Alive?
I have transcended
Oh.
life and death. I am actually a god.
Another one.
Yes.
We have enough gods around here.
Well, that's not a nice thing to say to your new god. That was a strange laugh, ominous
And
and
this
foreboding.
smile, and you see their smile going sort of wider and wider to this toothy jaw.
Did you see
And-
that thing up in the air?
That is going to be where we go to break. Otherwise, I will forget. See you in 10
Oh.
minutes.
Oh, thank you for the cliffhanger.
I mean, makes sense, yeah.
So, as the three of you make your way into the town, you see this sleepy, almost, it looks almost purplish in the twilight light as it stands on the bank of the river. These houses along the bank, sort of with verandas and balconies out over the water itself. Moon dappling this place in this indigo twilight haze. And in the center of these houses is what appears to be a market. Stalls laid out, brightly painted canvas covers, and people milling around. And as you approach the town, you see two things of note. First of all, the cats. They prowl along the edge of the rooftops. They slink between the buildings. Everywhere you look in this town, there are cats. Some are the normal size of house cats, others are larger. House cats grown to immense sizes, lurking and walking and moving through the town. The second thing of note you see is Lucy Ward,
Funny when you run
who
into her.
seems to be poring over the contents of one of the stalls in the market. How do you approach this town? What are you doing?
Well, let's go catch up with Lucy and tell her that we lost Basil.
We
And,
probably should all land first.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Well,
instead of us
yeah.
just.
Well, you should land me, I guess.
And
should,
we'll,
should we just let him go?
we're not good. Yeah, we'll. Actually, no, we'll land.
Okay.
Probably, I'm assuming we're near the edge of the town at this
Yeah,
point.
you see the town along the banks of the river.
Yeah, I don't
So-
know
No, we
whether
did-
some sort of guards or something, so we probably
You
want to
don't
land
see any
that
guards.
side and
Just the
wander
town
head
with
towards-
cats.
where we saw
Okay.
Lucy, I think.
And we didn't see Basil.
You don't see
any-
Basil. You don't see
Okay.
any sign of Basil. We'll
Okay.
find out what's happened to Basil in a minute.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just land and start making our way towards where we believe
Okay.
Lucy is, and actually have a look at the stalls and the
You
market.
make your way through between the buildings, the cats watching you as you make your way into this market. You can see, I said, these brightly painted canvas coverings on stalls, all sorts of items laid out, from the incredibly mundane looking to brightly coloured crystal flowers that twist and twine as you watch them. Animals in cages, stacks of books and pots and jars with all sorts of things floating in them. And the cats are in the market too. Some sat on stalls, some weaving their way between the feet of the shoppers. And yeah, Lucy is there, looking at a stall covered in these, like, glittering, like, crystal blooms.
Yeah, I'll walk up. Oh, hey, Lucy.
Very. She turns, you can see she isn't wearing like her nightdress or whatever she fell asleep in. She's wearing this gown of like deep blue velvet that you've not seen her ever wearing in the waking world. It doesn't look to your eyes modern. This looks, old fashioned, sort of 1830s perhaps, this blue velvet gown she's wearing. And you can see she's still wearing her same choker necklace, though. And the stone seems to gleam brighter in the Dreamlands. This blue, deep blue. Like the depths of a pool.
Oh, there's something with your necklace. It's not that shiny in the reality.
It is. People just can't see it.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
You found the town?
Have you seen Basil?
No.
He seems to be running through the forest, panicking.
Yes, I should have warned you about the forest. I forgot. It's been so long since I first came here. I'd forgot how easy it was to get lost in the forest.
Well, the rest of us is here. We just need to find our friend and then find our way to our destination.
Yes. Martin, you said the mountain was in the forest before. When you came... Martin?
Yes?
Before, the mountain was by the forest when you dreamt last time.
I was given a lift through the forest, through a jungle, I think. There's a long path up a mountain.
Maybe the mountain's elsewhere now.
But it didn't seem to make sense. Distance seemed to change. This does seem an interesting town, though.
Ulthar, yes. This is the cat market.
Oh, yeah. There does seem to be a few cats here.
Yes, they're in charge.
Are they real
this
cats or
place.
dream cats?
Pardon?
Are they real cats or dream cats? Is there much of a difference? I don't understand.
As far as I'm aware, there is no difference. A cat is a cat, I've been told by a reliable source.
So, a cat in, say, London would possibly be a cat here as well?
From what I can tell, yes, cats slip in and out of the dream world with relative ease.
That's interesting. I've got 2 pet cats, you see.
Well, maybe you'll run into them here.
I don't know, they're only kittens.
Well, so Basil is missing. Do you have any clues to where he last went? Did you feel he may be in danger, or are you not worried? You don't look concerned.
We met a boatman, and you hadn't seen him. So
there was some commotion in the forest. Some strange light appeared.
Yes, I saw that. It was the talk of the market earlier.
And I don't know what caused it, but we did track Basil, who just set out running, losing bits of his clothing. So that's how we knew it was him. He ran as far as the river, and he went into it, but we haven't seen him. He didn't come out the other side.
Then he's
So he
presumably
must-
been washed downstream.
Yeah. We didn't see him coming down this way.
Well, presumably if he's in the river, then it's a fast-flowing river. He could be out at sea by now. Or perhaps drowned. Or eaten. All sorts of things live in the river.
could be in a burned out carriage down by the riverside.
Yeah, he could, yeah. That's very specific, but yes.
We have been warned of a couple of things as well.
Yeah.
Tubes or something, or
Oh,
night
yeah, the
walks.
little
Yeah,
rat things.
we've been warned about those.
Yes, they. From what I've heard in the, I've stay out of the forest if I can now. What I've heard in the markets, they tend to hunt in packs. Whenever you see one, there's always a few more hiding. But
Is there a quick way to find this town if we enter the forest again?
for you should be fine following a cat as long as it's one of the trustworthy ones. There are a few that.
Are there any distinguishing features of the untrustworthy ones?
Well, there's only one that I've heard of as untrustworthy. They call it Silverbright.
We'll
It's
have
been
to
known
keep
to
an eye on.
lead travelers astray.
Is the name an indication of what it looks like?
It's silvery in colour. I've never run into it, but I'm concerned about Basil.
Yes,
Those
we are.
Death here does not always mean death in the waking world, but death here is not an easy thing on the waking mind. It can send a man entirely insane.
If we woke here, could we wake him in the wake? Like, could we wake him up?
Potentially, yes, depending on where he is. If he's not fallen under the sway of some power. As long as he's not gotten all the way to Dilathleen, he should be fine.
It's that.
The Black City on the ocean.
Oh. Is it far?
It's some distance downstream.
It might be. Oh, just your dress. Is that something you've made with your dream here?
You control the dream. Make it what you will.
That's interesting. We've managed to fly.
The forest is a good place for that.
To practice.
Your power to control the dream is weaker the closer you are to someone else's power to control the dream.
Oh, so maybe that's why I wouldn't work, because I was in between the two of you.
I mean, as in, if you are trying to change the dream against the will of something that wishes it to be otherwise, you find yourself fighting its will. The forest is a wild place, a chaotic, unformed part of the dream. Somewhere like here, the cats wish the town to be the town. You start trying to unmake the town, you will find A,
Well,
the
it is
townspeople
was.
most unhappy, and B, the resistance to the people who wish the town to be the town.
But we could change our outfits, our clothes, things like that. Just
Yes, so long as I'm assuming no one else has any strong opinions about what your outfits would be.
That's good. That's
If I were
interesting.
to try to change the town to make changes to the town that is still a town.
But it's not
Would that
your
be-
town, so you wouldn't. It wouldn't be right to do it. If that makes sense, it'd be rude. It's like redecorating someone's house.
Oh, fair. That makes sense.
So, that's why I'd see it.
Yes, much like wandering into someone's front room and taking their wallpaper down.
Exactly. You shouldn't do that sort of thing. Certainly not without their permission.
Quite so. Well, do you intend to seek Basil, or are you content to let the dream do with him what you will?
Well, I don't know.
I would like to go find him. But
I mean, I'm
if the rest
tempted
of
to
you,
try and wake him, but
how would
Well-
we get the message out to James to
I
slap
could
him
try
awake?
and wake up and try to encourage him to wake up and see if that works.
Yeah,
If I
that we can do.
then I won't be here anymore.
Right.
I mean, we found all of us, and you're the one that was in already. So maybe you wake up and make sure that Basil's fine, and the rest of us go to finish your journey and then follow right after.
I can wake Basil for you if you like. If you wish to continue on the way.
Do you have other business to continue or to finish before going back?
I can return here, and I know I have seen the light of the knowledge, and I know
just-
where to seek
ah.
it again should I need it. Just keep in your mind the knowledge you seek, and it shall find you.
So, haven't seen the gate. It's easy to find.
Yes. You just have to want to find it.
Ah, that would make sense because distance here doesn't make any sense at all. So
Nothing here makes sense.
exactly.
Leave sense behind.
I am concerned about Vassal, but I also want to learn a lot about this place.
Well, do you wish to return, or should you wish me to return and see if I can wake him?
How easy is it to get back here?
Somewhat difficult,
Hmm.
depending on how well you know the dream and how.
Oh, that's true.
If you
what
know
was
where you're
everyone-
going in the dream, then
Hmm.
potentially
What
you
does
can come here
everyone
much
else want to do?
faster.
So
We need
us
to
not having been here made this whole stuff a lot more complicated
Oh yeah,
than
yes.
if it was just the two of you.
Okay.
And then yeah, maybe it's best if you wake up and wake him, and then you can reach us fast.
I will go
Let's
see if
do-
I can wake him.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
best. Because if you can't, then we've got a big problem.
See, she pauses, closes her eyes, that she's really like focusing hard on something, and then she just is gone.
Good
I
trick.
mean, yeah, makes sense. Yes, okay. So we can always just bail out. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
But whether Basil knows that as well.
Speaking of Basil, you're lying on this riverbank, pebbly covered, a dark city rising further up the bank, and above you, this figure leans down with this wide grin.
Hey, whoa! Stop poking
What?
me. Do you mean me ill will?
Yeah, that depends.
What do you? No, you either do or you don't.
Well, I was going to eat you.
Yeah,
You
you
seem
should.
to still be wriggling and talking.
You
So-
don't want to try me. You don't want you don't want.
Prods you
do
with
not-
his stick again.
Don't poke me with that stick again.
I will come back when you're dead. Eat you then.
What's your name again?
They call me the one who eats those who wash up on the riverbank.
No one calls you that. Not a single solitary soul has ever called you that.
Well, not many people meet me, and
So you don't
Stay
have a
alive.
fucking name?
why would I need one?
What?
Why would I need one?
Why would
I
you
am the
need
one
a
who
name?
eats people who wash up on the riverbank.
No, you're not. Nobody calls you that. You don't even call yourself. I can see it on your face. You don't even call yourself that. I get up.
You stand up. Your clothes are dripping wet from river water.
Did you see that big green thing in the sky?
No.
I said did as in past tense.
No?
Really?
Looking around, you can see the forest is nowhere to be seen. The river seems to be opening out onto an ocean, and by the shores of this ocean, this black towered city rises up. It's on the estuary, this river mouth, and there is no
Okay.
forest to be seen.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I'm willing to forgive your impertinence if you just tell me your name like a normal person. You clearly have intellect. You clearly can communicate.
I am the one who eats those who wash up on the riverbank.
Okay, I'm just gonna call you River for short.
That works.
Okay, River. Hi. It's nice to meet you. And I say that like the question mark is clearly in the air. I'm going to go now. Is there anything I should know about this area?
The book. Well,
You're going to go? You're not going to stay here and die?
No,
Oh.
no. I'm not going to
Well.
stay here and die. Are you hungry?
This is dilethylene.
Okay, that doesn't sound good at all. It's a gigantic black city.
It's the port.
Yes, you can be a port and a city. That is
Oh.
actually, there's a congruence that.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Okay, any. Oh my God! All right. Hold on. All right. So I'm not gonna go there.
No, you're not looking for the docks?
Of a gigantic black city in the the dream world? No. Listen. Okay, I was attacked by a horde of rats. I destroyed them. Then I bested this annoying cat named Silverbright. And while I could probably conquer that city if I put my mind to it, I am busy.
What are you busy doing?
Well, right now I'm currently busy being vexed. But on the 10,000-foot view, I am here. Wait, no, you know what? You keep wanting to eat me. Why on God's green earth would I share any information with you? Okay, listen, River. I need you to do something for me, okay?
Yeah?
First off, I need you to not just shuffle towards people and poke them with a stick. That's rude. Okay? Just in general.
You want me to creep up on them without poking them?
Okay, River. You're being spurious and flippant. Yes. I know you are, and I know that you know that. Don't be spurious and flippant. All you've done thus far is come up and harass me. You poked me with a stick. You kept poking me with a stick when I asked you not to poke me with a stick. You keep talking about eating me. You keep going, yeah. That's fucking weird. All right? You need to work on your manners.
Yes.
However, this is the dream world. Are you hungry?
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can conjure you some food. What is your favorite meal? And don't you dare say me or the people who
wash up on the riverbank.
Okay, River, I literally, you know what? Fine. Here, I want you to try this. And I'm going to do my best to summon her a gigantic scone, except the scone is person-shaped. Not my person.
Give me a dreaming roll. Give me a power roll, please.
Extreme success.
The rocks of the riverbank ripple and twist and coil up into the form of, at first glance, you think a human corpse washed up on the riverbank. And then, no. That's not flesh, that's...
Stone.
Scone. Just molded almost perfectly into the sprawled, broken body of a person washed on the riverbank.
Try that. That's called a scone. Give it a whirl.
And you see the one who eats those who wash up on the riverbank reaches down and tears a chunk from the scone corpse.
Scone corpse.
Is that
It's called a scone.
dry and horrible?
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay,
Throws it off into the river.
River, the jam is right there. Dip it in the jam.
What's wrong with its blood?
It's jam. Okay, fine. Do you want me to summon you like an actual dead body?
That would be better.
All right, fine. Keeper, can I use the same roll to summon her a dead body, or do you want me to roll again?
I would like you to roll again, yeah.
All right. One moment. Here, I'm trying to think. You know what? I'm going to summon the corpse. I'm going to make it look like the asshole boss I had who I quit and they fired me at the same time over the theater incident. Success.
It's like, it looks a bit like him. it's a sort of it is a body, but something almost strangely. The best way to describe it is low resolution about it. Like, Basil has never seen like a video game with poor graphics where they've had to like reduce the textures. But this is the effect of the corpse he's summoning. Like it's
I think I know.
down. Yeah.
It's like when you're writing with the pen and then like you're running out of ink, you can just get the last remnants of the word, but like in body form. Like, yeah, it's not my best work, but you know, second time. Well, that was Todd. That was Todd.
And the one who eats those who wash up on the river for short, like crouches down and starts just tearing chunks out of this body.
There. Is that better?
Crunching into the bones. And it's like ripping and tearing at this almost human flesh.
Is that
Give me
better?
a sanity roll, please.
Really? I kind of knew she was gonna.
You find yourself involuntarily just backing away up the bank. Like, heart sort of pounding in your chest as you lose 1 point of sanity.
Alright, at that point, I'm just gonna go. Alright, there you go, River.
Like, panic, suddenly you're just backing away up the bank. Behind you, the city looms. Like Cyclopean blocks of black granite rising up out of the ground.
Not going there. Absolutely fucking not. Keeper, you know what? I think I have an idea.
Yes.
Now that I've summoned a scone person and low resolution Todd, I'm going to will myself. So Martin described this area to us at some point, right? Like where he was when he dipped in infinite knowledge. I'm just gonna hunker down and use my massive amounts of, for being honest, stupidity and arrogance, and try to teleport myself to there directly.
Okay, where are you trying to teleport yourself to? Be very clear.
The gate of infinite knowledge, or however it was that Martin described it to me.
Okay. Give me a dreaming roll, please, here. The bar is high. The bar is very high.
I can spend
An extreme success will be required to get you to the gates. A hard success may get you somewhere else useful.
I have 19 points of luck, and I'm willing to spend it all.
19?
Get me down to 32.
That would get you a hard success. That's not going to get you to the gates of knowledge itself. It will get you somewhere.
All right, I'm gonna go down somewhere good, I presume.
Somewhere closer.
All right, so that's fair. All right, I have spent the luck to get down to the 37. Bye, River.
You will yourself away from this dark city, trying to picture the gates that Martin described. And for a moment, the city disappears, and you are in utter blackness, on the staircase once more. And you see the staircase branch. Or is it just curving? And in one direction, you see Lucy Ward. She's holding out her hand to you, and you hear her voice calling, Basil? Basil, are you in there? Basil, wake up! Basil? Basil, wake up!
I'm here. I just fed Todd to the to
And
to
in the
River
other
Wing.
direction, down the steps, you see a woman in a green dress with brown hair and a wreath of flowers in it.
She looked nice.
And she looks young and beautiful. And she's like she stepped out of a pre-Raphaelite painting.
Does she
Or
look
a
like she's
story.
Does she look like she's gonna poke me with a fucking stick and try to
She
eat
is
me?
unarmed. She stands barefoot on the stairs in this green gown with long draped sleeves.
Can I do a psychology check on her,
And
please?
she holds
Keeper?
out her hand and goes, I can show you the way.
Psychology check?
Yes, give me a psychology check, please.
We will not metagame this shit. Come on.
Wake up, Basil, wake up,
I passed the psychology
says
check.
Lucy. And the other woman goes, I can show you the way. And you don't see any malice in her.
I'm gonna follow the green dress. Let's play Call of Cthulhu.
So
Let's play
you
Call of
head
Cthulhu.
down the stairs. And
Bye,
The lo-
Lucy.
Lucy
I-
voice fades away. She goes, the last thing you hear as her voice fades away is, no, he's not waking up. He's not waking up. Agnes pins. And then her voice fades away as the woman in the green dress offers her hand.
It's nice to meet you.
Traveler.
I'm Basil Bloomsworth.
A pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
My name is Janet.
It's nice to meet you, Janet. I just met this horrible person who kept referring to herself as the one who eats the people down at the riverbank, blah, blah, blah. I called her River. Didn't seem to
Ah.
catch on. And I met a cat named...
You met the one who eats those who wash up on the riverbank.
Yeah, you really-
He's a nasty piece of work, that one.
Oh! I thought it was a she.
Lots of people make that mistake.
It's fine. Gender is a construct. Anyway, I couldn't possibly care less about that. Now, before that, I met a cat named Silverbright who's quite mischievous.
Basil,
Yes.
I know where you wish to go.
Yes, take me there, please.
Do you wish to travel alone, or would you like me to find your friends?
Oh. They're going to yell at me. Give me my friends.
All right.
Please. Please. I should say please. I'm so sorry.
Hold on tight.
Ah!
And in a blink of an instant, you're not standing on the stairs, but you are on the back of a lion,
Ah!
racing down this staircase through darkness.
You are majestic!
Through tangled undergrowth, the woman is in front of you on the back of this lion.
Could you tell him to watch out for the branches? That hurts.
As the forest
Ow!
races by, until ahead of you, you see a town in purple twilight along the shores of a river. And the lion comes to a halt. And Janet says to you, your friends are here. In the market. I will await you here.
Thank you.
We can guide you to where you need to go.
Lion, could I have your name, please, so I could properly thank you?
You can call him Tam or Tom.
Tom. Okay. Thank you, Tom the Lion. I go to shake his paw.
And his form shifts and twists once you're off his back, once Janet's off his back, until he's not a lion, but a man with a shaggy mane of golden hair.
You are so amazing!
He gives you
You're
a
so
bow.
So much better than Silverbright. Have you met him?
That one is
Uncool.
not to be trusted.
No, absolutely not. He didn't even tell me about the Zoops. Oh, he did, but not really. Okay, I'm gonna go get my friends because I know you're busy, probably being majestic lion god. Oh, it's probably quite taxing. 1 second. I bet I can get him from here. And I yell as loud as I possibly can.
So you're not
And
walking into the town, you're just shouting at the town.
Yeah, I'm shouting at the town. I'm scared of the town. I'm scared of everything. Nigel, Avery, Martin, assemble! Assemble by the lion!
Nigel, Avery, and Martin, Lucy vanished, and you were left alone in the market.
That was a neat trick.
Whilst we're waiting, I'll have a look at the stall she was at. Just curious, and who's working at?
The woman working there she looks like the boatman you saw in the river, this bone white figure with like fluffy, floaty, almost dandelion tufts of hair. And you see there's a few more strange things about her. Her fingers are too long and have an extra joint to them compared to any human hand you've seen before. She points to her goods. You see this extra joint in her fingers, her nails long and almost crystalline in colour. She regards you from behind long, pale lashes.
I'm quite new to this town. What's used as currency here?
Hopes and dreams.
They sound valuable.
Yes,
What?
they are indeed.
What sort of things do you sell here?
Here, we sell all manner of treasures and trinkets. We sell extended life, power, truth, beauty,
Hence the high price.
secrets.
That sounds interesting. I'm trying to learn more about this town and this world. But that's all. Well, thank you very much for the information.
Do you sell anything that would let someone regain a better grip on their ability to, to see the world?
Vanity? That is a hard thing
Yes.
to bargain with. But yes, I can sell you madness bottled. I can bottle your bottle madness for you. We sell moonlight in liquid form. Petals of dream lotus can heal any wound.
Interesting. If we brought you a person who was, well, mad,
Scrolls that allow one to passage into Leng without succumbing to the madness.
and just how much do these cost? Or if I have to ask, I don't have enough.
If you maybe don't have enough, or you're not willing to pay the price. What do you offer? We barter here rather than having any given currency.
I'm extremely new here. This is my first adventure in the dream world.
Do you
I
have
don't
any
even-
Leng silver, opals, or cloud coins from Cephas?
What was that last one again?
Cloud coins from Cephas?
Fresh out of those.
Your joy, your name, your dreams, a favor in return.
Oh, and what would be the nature of the favor that you would ask for in return?
I might ask you to do something in your world on our behalf, or to do as a service in this world.
This one is most likely something I could pay you with.
A favor.
Yes.
A small favor or a large favor?
Well, let's start with the small one, and I may come back to you for a second sale of a large one.
Very well. And you wish to ease madness of another?
I do, yes.
I can sell you a dream lotus that will heal wounds of the mind.
That would be very nice.
And in return, I ask that you kill the boatman on the river.
I've seen him. He seemed very nice. He didn't seem to be someone who ill will upon anyone, so why would you want him killed?
He has caused me vexsome trouble in the past. I wish to see him dead.
And do you have a way that we might kill him? Is he immune to certain things? Or
Oh no, He sees me coming if I try and come and kill him myself.
I will make that trade.
You'll make that trade?
Yes.
I give you this, and you kill the boatman on the river. Should you fail to make good on your half of this bargain,
Yes.
vengeance shall be exacted upon you.
Understood.
Understood. She hands you this bottle with a glittering flower inside it. Thus
All
is this
right.
done.
All right. Gentlemen, we need to find Basil.
I'm going to try something whilst we're here. I'm going to see if I can change the colour of my suit to be white. I think it'll be quite funny.
Okay, give me a dreaming roll. As Nigel takes this bottle and this deal is sealed, you hear a voice. Martin, your suit can look like whatever you like it to be.
An immaculate white suit, just like my name.
You hear a voice calling you from the edge of the town. The unmistakable dulcet tones of Basil shouting at the town.
Well,
Shouldn't he be awake?
let's go and see. Let's find him.
Oh boy.
We can find him and then I can wake up or one of us can wake up. Anyway, let's find him. What's happened to him?
Yeah, let's just go.
I'm right here by the glorious, majestic lion.
Oh, where'd you come from?
I'm here. Man, I've had
We-
quite the time. Let me tell you.
You did tell us, but we've been looking for you.
Oh, I was walking through this forest. I met this mischievous death cat named Silverbright or Bright Silver or Silver Shit, something like that. And then I was
Don't trust whatever they say.
Yeah, no, I didn't. So then I got attacked by rat tendrils, and then this magical spell happened. Anyway, then I woke up, and this creepy river dude guy kept trying to eat me. And then I summoned myself by the staircase, and I heard Lucy yelling at me.
Yeah,
But
we sent her back to wake you up because we didn't know where you were.
Oh yeah, I completely ignored her. But then I met Janet and Tom, and they took me here.
Who?
And they said that they could. This is Janet, the nice lady in the green dress,
Oh,
and this
pleasure
is
to
Tom.
meet you again.
Good to meet you again.
Yeah, and the glorious lion Tom. I'm just gonna keep giving him more names until he asks me to stop. Took me here.
Please
and,
continue. I accept any praises on my name. Yes.
Okay. Well understood. Glorious beast. Yeah. So I have. I don't know if we're technically friends yet. I feel like we're friends. So yeah. Everything's good.
Can I do a psychology roll on Basil? Because he doesn't seem quite right.
Yeah, give me a psychology roll. It's hard to tell with Basil. You know him so well, and yet,
An enigma.
yet he continues to be an enigma.
Can I spend the 11 points of luck to?
You can. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you know Basil. He is an enigma, but you would suspect at the moment that his brains perhaps have the consistency of scrambled egg. Like he's just someone who's gone in there and stirred.
Yeah. I fed the river person a scone corpse. That didn't. This might clue him in more. A
Wait.
scone corpse that didn't go very well. And then that's something. Scone corpse.
Scone corpse.
A corpse shaped like a scone, but it's really a scone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
And then
don't.
Then river fuck didn't really like. I summoned a dead body shaped like Todd.
What?
You know, the guy who fired us.
What's wrong with you?
Well, they were all like, "Oh, I want to eat you. You're gonna die soon." And then I didn't want to, have to resort to violence because I'm a gentleman. So I just conjured a corpse and made it look like Todd. And then they ate it. That was weird. And then I left.
It's strange we couldn't find you. We thought you were going to head to this town.
I ended up by this gigantic black city, but that didn't look very good.
A good
Yeah.
thing.
I think we've been warned about that.
Yeah, it's ominous as hell. Very, very, very unpleasant.
At least you're here now and we're all together. Lucy's gone back to try and wake you. We met her in the market.
Yeah, she's pissed.
Yeah, she's probably not happy with you.
I don't really care. You know, it is what it is.
We
Alright.
could all wake up about now if you want.
No!
Oh.
You see this majestic, glorious, part cat, part man, total
Basil?
avatar of amazing. Yes?
You feel a strange thing. You feel a sharp stab of pain in your finger.
Ow!
What's the matter? What happened?
Who pricked me?
Then another. On the next finger.
Ow! Someone's pricking me.
Give
I mean,
me
that-
a dreaming roll, please.
Oh, if they wake me up now, I'm shooting everybody. Is that a power roll?
Yes, it's a power roll.
Success.
You stay here, but you feel, another sharp prick in your finger.
I try to connect with my body so I can just for one moment reach out and ham hock
No.
somebody. Deeper, you're a hater. Okay.
You're in the dream? In the dream.
That is not how sleep works. You're spurious and flippant.
This is
Go ahead.
eldritch bullshit.
I know. That's why I want to do it, Keeper.
Another
That's why
prick
I
of
wanna do
pain.
it. Ow! That was just you. That was for
Here.
you.
Basil, here. I have something for you.
Oh, flour sandwich. Sounds great. Wait, hold
No.
on. Where did you get this?
I traded something for it.
What'd you trade?
Flavor.
You traded a favor.
Mm-hmm. To
in
be
the
done
dream
later.
world.
To be done later, yes.
What is the favor?
Someone has to no longer be here.
Okay. All right. Well, I have the feeling that you can't really get out of this. You can't take this back and undo it. Can
No,
ya?
I can't have trader's remorse.
Flour sandwich it is.
Okay. You swallow down this flower. And you feel it open up and bloom within you. This feeling suffuses your body. This rush of cold ice, then summer warmth. And it's so many of your favorite experiences then wrapped into one. A good meal, comfortable bed.
Reminds me of I love being by the water. Not the water by the Death City, but the water in general.
Yeah. Looking out across the water. Pleasant feelings suffuse you and fill you. And you gain 7 points of sanity.
We're double digits. Yeah.
Like, just a small weight eases in your mind.
Not feeling great, but I am feeling better. Tom, this is Martin. Wait, you know Martin? This is Avery. Avery is one of the smartest human beings I've ever met. He's incredibly industrious and talented, and he's going to change the world. This is Nigel. Nigel is incredibly loyal. He's a good detective. He could be great, but he doesn't have much of a work ethic. I said what I said. I'm kidding. His work ethic's not bad. He's just kind of dumb. But yeah, together we are the London Esoteric Society. He's not even really all that
You're the
dumb.
London
He
Esoteric
texts his-
Society.
Wait, you know of us? That's not good. Or maybe it's great. Go on.
I have met, well, not you, but I've met the London Esoteric Society before. A member of theirs officiated our wedding.
Hmm.
She nods sideways towards Tom.
Oh, I love a good happy ending. Awesome.
Many years ago, yes.
Okay. Well, this is amazing.
They
I
did-
feel great about this.
Small world.
Tom frowns slightly.
Tom, what's wrong, my friend?
They stole my skin.
Well, if there's any of them left, I will bop their nose.
We got it back, darling. It all worked out in the end. It was a slight misunderstanding.
Oh,
This was back when I was alive.
You're not alive? You mean like alive, like traditionally?
Yes, back when I was alive in your world.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let that one slide because I still am getting good feelings about this. Janet, Tom, the glorious, majestic, magnificent, magnanimous. I'm running out of words. I'm just gonna say the glorious king. Tom, the glorious king. Could you please take us to where we need to go?
Where was it you wanted to go?
The 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 gates of infinite knowledge, the place where you went and you learned all the
Oh.
stuff.
I've been there, yes. I probably won't go there again.
Oh, that's anticlimactic. Do you care if I go?
The choice is always yours.
And mine alone.
I
Okay.
could fight against it. Well, actually, Janet and Tom, you are a bit more, knowledgeable than us by a fair bit of this world. How dangerous is it for someone to go through that gate?
I mean, yes, very dangerous. Knowledge is dangerous.
I travelled through without too much problem, but I'm concerned about my friends.
Well, we don't take many people there. Many people don't ask, and many people don't know to ask or seek it. I took a young woman there some years ago, and she seemed fine, and you seemed fine. So,
What's her
no
name?
more
Lucy?
dangerous than a walk in the woods, I suppose.
Was her name Lucy?
Lucy Ward?
Yes.
Ah,
Oh,
so
we're going. I will not be outdone by Lucy Ward. Avery?
What's the issue with that, huh?
Well, you are her future husband, so you need to come here as well.
No, I'm not her future husband.
Oh, you're her husband now. Understood. All right. Congratulations on the nuptials. Nigel,
Yes.
sally forth with me. Sally ho. Onward.
Wait, what?
Shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
Okay.
okay. I'll try to wake up and hope you all have a good journey.
Yeah, and inform Lucy that she doesn't need to try to keep waking up
Another stab
Basil.
of pain on Basil's
Oh, damn it! She's doing it on purpose. That was with a butter knife. Martin, come here. Before you go, I give Martin a big hug and I whisper in his ear, "You're fucking glorious too, Martin. Never forget it."
Thank you very much. Take
Yes.
care of yourself.
I'll see you
The
soon.
choice is
hopefully.
yours.
And mine
I
alone.
don't really have any. I can't force you to do anything. But take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you all soon.
I'll see you in 15 minutes.
And I'll try to wake up. I don't know how. I'll try and pinch myself or focus on waking.
Stab yourself in the finger.
Okay, give me a dreaming roll.
Does it need a hard success or?
Doesn't need a hard success, but we'll get to Martin in a moment. As the rest of you changes back into the form of a lion once more. Large as a horse, larger than a horse. And Janet offers you a hand up onto his back.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Climb on. Let us show you the way.
God, you're so amazing!
Just becoming a lion because you can. Awesome. I'm gonna try to climb up there. It's probably gonna be difficult with like 3 people or 4 people
There
on
is
my
there is somehow room on the back of this lion. It's like the stair when Martin tried to think about it. The more you think about it, the more it physically does not work. There is no way 4 people can sit on the back of this lion, and yet 4 people sit on the back of this lion. Like,
Okay, I'm just yeah. Let's go before my brain breaks.
and with a bound, the lion leaps away from the town of Ulthar, bounding out across the landscape of the dream.
This is so
Forests.
cool!
and mountains and strange towns rushing by. You see some backwind creature circling over tall, purplish trees. You see, Nigel, you see the strange creature you saw before. A herd of them lumbering across grassy plains between spires of crystal as the wind whistles between them.
Tom, what are those things down there? That herd of things, can you tell?
Janet answers rather than Tom. He goes,
Oh, she fell off.
No.
sorry, I was just asking Tom. You can't
Tom,
hear when I was sort of
Tom,
here.
you're too swift.
I had to lean down to ask him.
Save her, Tom. You broke the sound barrier.
He just growled. They call it a buapath.
A what?
Buapath.
Oh, okay. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? It's like, okay.
You asked?
Okay, fair enough.
The locals
Hey.
here have names for many things. Almost as many as things that they don't have names for. Names are often traded as currency here. Many prefer to go nameless.
Ah, okay, so now that makes sense what the trader asked me if that was something I would be willing to give.
Yes. And so the lion bounds on. Yes, Avery, you look puzzled.
I mean, what prevents you from just using a new one?
No
mean, if
name
you-
will stick, no name will hold.
Oh, that's
Most
weird.
can manage the barest form of a title or a description.
Could be useful in the real world.
Mayhaps.
I mean, as long as I don't do anything problematic in the real world, I don't have a problematic title to get rid of in the real world, right? So as long as that's the case, we don't have anything to sell here.
And so, as you bound on, Martin, the town disappears around you. And you see something in the briefest moment before you wake. You see a figure in the town. So as the town disappears around you, as in that briefest moment before you disappear, you see a figure across the market, staring in your direction. The figure is tall, drawn out, stretched form of a man, cloaked in black. And as you disappear in that final, briefest moment as the town disappears, he looks up, and in the dark hood beneath his cloak, the eyes, black eyes from rim to rim, staring back at you. And in that moment before you wake, you see that he has seen you.
Any
He
recognition?
knows you. And then you wake back in the room where in the society where you fell asleep. You can hear commotion through from where Basil was sleeping. You can hear Lucy's voice going, "Look, if the pins don't work, I've tried pinching him, and we've tried pins. Maybe it's time for more drastic measures."
I'll head that way.
And then Agnes's voice going, "Yeah, I mean, no one can sleep through having a finger removed. I could get the scissors. No, I think we need garden shears or something for this."
Um,
And you see, Martin, you see Agnes and Lucy both stood over Basil's sleeping form, jabbing another pin into his fingertip.
May I suggest fire?
That could work. Yeah.
Um,
We tried smelling salts under his nose.
yeah,
We've tried pinching him, poking him.
we've met up in the dream realm, and he wants to go to the gate.
So we have to stop waking him then. Or would you like us to wake him anyway?
I think it may be best to stop and see.
Okay.
We found him. We've met
Down
up
the
with him.
pins.
He's getting a lift with Janet and Tom
Ah,
to the gate, along with Nigel and Avery.
well,
It's going to be interesting.
well indeed. You came back though.
I thought it'd be best to avoid any serious injury to Basil.
Oh, it's
But,
okay. Lucy smiles and goes, "Not the knowledge isn't for everyone. Some people can handle that much knowledge. Some people,
Ah.
some people's minds are not ready for it." And
That's
she
a
sort
big-
of rests a slightly patronizing hand on your arm. It's okay.
I've already been to the gate.
You gained a little knowledge, but it's okay that you don't want to go back. It's not for everyone.
There's nothing else I need to know.
Yes.
But,
Some can be content with the little knowledge. Well, we better wait until they wake and see what they come back with.
true.
And so, as you wait, the lion bounds up the path of the mountain that comes at last to the castle. This vast and impossible glittering pile of stone that gleams in the light of a sunset and a sunrise. This stone door arching above you. Vast, carven with a language you do not understand. You know promises answers, knowledge, power, the truth that lies beyond. This is as far as I can take you. Going beyond is your own choice. But should you wander into the forest again, our paths may cross. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're so
Yeah, thank
fucking
you.
cool. I'll miss you. I wish I was a lion.
He gives you ruffles the side of his head again, his big soft mane.
Just tell me we're friends now, right? That's a yes.
I think he likes you.
That's the second greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, maybe we'll see you again.
I hope so.
Come,
God,
Tom.
I hope so.
Take
Goodbye,
us home.
Tom. Goodbye.
And the lion leaves.
Oh, I miss him already.
Janet riding with him.
I miss Janet too, not as much as Tom.
And so, the three of you stand at the threshold of knowledge. You know, I mean, Martin's reaction has told you this is dangerous. Martin did this once and is not prepared to do it again. You know that Lucy has been here. You know that knowledge lies beyond. You know that answers lie beyond. And you know that danger lies beyond too. The question is, do you wish to step across the threshold and take that risk?
I'd say one after the other. Just in case something goes wrong.
Well, I suppose I should go first. Gentlemen, if I don't make it, it was an honor and a pleasure. Avery?
Are
You're
you
on my
sure
team.
that you're fit enough for that?
I work out 3 times a week, and I just jump.
Okay, give me a power roll, please. Do you have the force of will enough to take you across to the dream beyond the dream? You do. And as you step across the threshold, what are the 3 desires held upmost in your mind? What does Basil want?
Basil wants to know. The first one is there a way to keep the world entirely safe from, for lack of a better term, the mythos? That's the first thing he wants to know. That the second thing is, if not, what can he do to ethically, what can he do to the society to ethically help people? And then the third is, on some level, he probably know, and this is a distant third, but on some level, he probably knows that he's not doing well. He's cognizant of the fact that, for instance, he didn't care about the sciences until the time machine. He didn't care about time or gods or any of that until that. He's seen a huge change in his behavioral pattern. He's kind of aware somewhat of the cognitive dissonance. He wants to know, is he okay, and what can he do to fix himself?
Okay. Knowledge streams through you. Answers. The way to reshape the world. Power, understanding, wards, protections. How to help people, how to save people, how to find things that would harm and destroy the world. Knowledge of your own mind and its somewhat fragile state. You are aware of this, you have all this knowledge, and then you see it spread out before you, gleaming, vast, and utterly undescribable. The dream that lies beyond the dream, the Lord of all knowledge, the truth, the gate and the key. You look upon it, and it looks upon you, and you know. And for a briefest moment, you know everything. And I need you to make me a sanity roll, please.
So that's how Tom does it.
You know, in this moment, you know what everything is. Sanity roll, please.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
Would that 20 have been a success on your sanity?
I'm at a 15, so no.
No. I'll take that roll. Alright. Well, Basil,
Keeper?
this is going to be a roll. It's going to decide the fate of Basil.
Okay, very good. We've done this before.
I need you to roll me 1d100.
Okay.
As you look upon the truth, as the truth looks upon you.
Okay, one moment.
Oh,
Keeper? No matter what, it's been a pleasure. Oh my. Keeper? Keeper? Keeper?
you look upon truth, you see truth, you gain knowledge, and you emerge out the other side, having lost 1 point of sanity.
It was fated. It was fated. You know why this happened? Tom, when he nuzzled me, I was blessed. It's a good day.
Basil, you awake. Knowledge fresh in your mind abuzz with so many things you can do. Oh, so much understanding, so much knowledge. You awake, you see Martin, Agnes, and Lucy all like watching you with concern in their faces as you awake. Like,
oh man. Woo! There's a new day here. Prepared to be razzle-dazzled by the basil. I'm a new man. I looked upon the gates of knowledge, and the mysteries have been unlocked. Lucy, it's good to see you. Agnes, glorious as ever. Martin. Is Martin here?
Yep.
Martin is
Martin. Also glorious. Everything is glorious. Man, let me tell you. It's a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Well, Easier than you thought it was going to be, indeed.
Just one of it.
Avery and Nigel. Basil has stepped through the gates and vanished. And the two of you stand together at the gates of knowledge.
All right. So, should we wait a moment? Do you think he's going to come out, or think he's going to wake up immediately?
No, I don't know. I mean, Mr. White didn't tell us exactly what happened afterwards. I mean, he came back, but I don't know if he came here or if he went back to normal wakefulness in the real world.
Well,
Flip a coin?
yeah, let's just go. I'm going to go in.
Okay.
Okay, give me that power roll. Can you manage to do this? Can you step across the threshold? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And what are the 3 desires or wishes upmost in Avery's mind?
He wants to be able to open a gate without, at the same time guarantee that nothing that doesn't actually belong in his world can come through. He wants to understand better how what happens with when people go insane, so that he could maybe help, maybe counteract that a bit. And then he wants to know how if he's made any if there's been any errors in the planning of his machine that he wants to do.
Okay. You see the truth and knowledge laid out before you, this churning mass of interlocked gears that makes things make sense, this vast machine of the reality of the world spun out. You see concepts of physics that you've heard described, ideas of time and space and relativity and all that. You see it. You feel it. You understand. You see the extent of the universe, the boundaries of reality. You see how it works. You understand. It all connects. It all makes sense. And then in the depths of space, and also in your dreams, and also here with you, you see the Lord of the Gates. You who watches at the edge of the universe, the dream beyond the dream, the key to all knowledge. And I need that sanity roll from you, please.
I can make that
That will make
Yeah,
no
hard
difference.
success.
That will make no difference.
that will make no difference.
It's
Okay.
a success or a non-success here.
That's 6.
Please roll me just 1d10.
8.
You do lose 8 points of sanity. And that will mean as you emerge, you are suffering a small bout of madness as you awake. So roll me 1d10, please. You awake from the dream.
3.
Oh, the top of my head, I
Is
can't
that
remember.
amnesia? Because
No.
that would be fun.
Violence. The rest, Martin and Basil, you hear a sound from Avery's room. You hear the sound of smashing furniture, things being ripped and torn, and just breaking wood, ripping fabric, a smashing of crockery from the direction of Avery's room.
Sounds like he's awake.
What are you doing?
Oh, God. I'm gonna go help him.
You open the door to Avery's room, and what you see is just, first of all, the soft ball of just feathers in the air as he just tears his way through another pillowcase, and just the stuff, the goose down filling of the pillows just floats through the air around you. Every surface around you is covered in feathers. The chair is broken.
Martin, he thinks he's the duck.
He's
Grab his
just
legs!
destroyed everything in this room, and he's just madly like dancing around in the falling feathers.
Avery, no! Avery, we have to pay for this now! No!
I think I'll try to restrain him.
All right, I'm just gonna ask for like an opposed. Let's call
Well,
it
not to
opposed.
harm him. Is Basil trying to restrain him as well, or
Oh, yeah. Very much.
I'll assist, in which case so he'd get. I think he's probably better at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call this an opposed fighting brawl. Essentially, it's not actually fighting, but you're brawling. You're trying to.
It's a
I'm not a strong boy.
And Basil, you have a bonus die.
Oh, thank God.
Everyone is just flailing around.
I slip on the feathers.
like Avery can't be restrained. Basil slipped on feathers. More puffs of feathers are thrown up into the air. It's just chaos. You hear footsteps in the hall and see Agnes and Lucy standing in the doorway, just looking into the room.
I think I'm gonna just grab one of the pillow things and just yell pillow fight and chuck the thing out of the door. Because that's clearly what we're doing right now.
Agnes dodges out of the one way and it hits Lucy square in the face.
Chef's kiss. Mwah.
And just spitting out feathers as just chaos descends. And back in the dream, Nigel stands alone on the brink. Do you wish to step through, Nigel?
I will.
And what is upmost in your mind? What does Nigel want?
Well, if I'm to be a member of the Esoteric Society, I need to know how best to deal with all of the mythos, hopefully in a way that limits the amount of damage to the mind.
Okay, how to deal with mythos? Anything else?
A deeper understanding of the laws in this realm as they relate to trading and favors and such.
Okay.
And hopefully within that is, you know, how such a thing could be canceled or
How to wheedle out of a deal to
Yes.
kill a man on a boat? Yeah.
Yes.
Anything else?
That's it for now.
Okay. You feel knowledge run through you. Knowledge in its purest form. Understanding of that which is in itself almost ununderstandable. Things that cannot be described. You understand them. You can describe them in this moment. You're like, oh yes, one of those. You see an array of names and beings and entities all laid out, all before you. You understand the connections, the interplay, the conflicts between them, their realms, their powers, their extent of their control, and the way in which they touch and meddle in the waking world. And you understand the dreaming and its strange denizens, their rules and their ways, and how they can be worked with and altered and changed. And as you look upon the knowledge, you see that which lies beyond the knowledge, the dream beyond the dream. You see, and you know its name in its knowledge. You know it beyond all its other names and titles. YOG-SOTHOTH, the gate and the key. And as you look upon it, you know what it is. You know what it wants for a briefest moment. And you see it look back, staring back at you from beyond the abyss of space, from beyond the edge of reality itself. It looks upon you. And I need a sanity roll from you, please. Hard success. Roll me that 1d10, please. You will, however, lose 8 points of sanity. Which I believe is that enough? I think this is deserving a bout of madness, so I will have a 1d10 from you, please, as you awake from the dream, your mind abuzz with knowledge. Aha! What? Not the same one. You know all your knowledge. That is not taken from you. You remember everything that's happened since you stepped through the gates. You remember all the knowledge that you've seen, the knowledge that you have learnt. What you do not remember is everything else that happened in the Dreamlands.
Oh no.
Oh. You remember the knowledge? So as far as you are concerned, you went to sleep. You stepped through the gates of knowledge. The secrets of the universe were revealed to you. The bits that happened between, you have no memory of as you wake up and hear what sounds like a pillow fight taking place next door.
I'll get up and go to see what's going on.
You see Lucy spitting out feathers. She takes like a pillowcase that someone's chucked at her and backs away from the door. This is madness. And Agnes just going, this is going to take so much cleaning.
What's going on?
They have gone insane.
How? What?
Celebratory pillow fight. Celebratory pillow fight. Just go with it. It's making Avery happy. He's struggling.
I'm not sure what's going on.
I am staying out of this. Like Lucy just backs away, and Agnes is just.
I think that's a good idea. I'm just going to.
Avery,
Avery's just.
Your desire to destroy, I think, is like fading back now. Like you've got a hold on yourself, but you know how to make the machine work. You know how to do it. You know what you did wrong. You know how to make the gate you needed. You know how it works.
I'm going to get up. Oh, that was fun. Where's my paper? I need paper. I need pencils. And I'm gonna just move out the way, try to find stuff to make a new plan.
Just go to the library.
Yeah. On the way.
Yeah. As you hurry to make papers, as all these ideas rushing around your mind, you can do so much. Like this building might be the first. There's a basement, right? There's a basement level you could use here. And this could be the first building in London, first building in the world to be powered by a doorway across space.
It's gonna be great.
To put one.
Maybe. I mean, it would be cool if we did that here, but at the same time, I know how I am doing this correctly. I'm not gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, you know how to do this correctly. Like you know how to do this safely. You know how to do this perfectly. The knowledge is crystal clear in your mind.
If I could just do that all the time, every single time I need to know something.
And as Avery hurries off to make his plans and prepare for what he wants to build, as the feathers settle around, as you are all left blessed with new knowledge. Some of you tonight, some of you a couple of nights ago. The future of the London Esoteric Society looks both bright and interesting. It is now the home of multiple people with incredible cosmic knowledge and power. You are no longer a bunch of amateurs fiddling around the edges who don't really understand the mythos. All of you have understanding, have knowledge, and have power. How you choose to wield that, and what you choose to do with that, will be a question for the future. But for now, as the society settles into a new day, and the true dawn of a new era under new leadership. That is going to be where we end for tonight. Now, mechanically wise, you're all receiving some Cthulhu Mythos. These amounts are going to vary depending on various requests you made and rolls you made. Martin and Avery, you both receive 5 points of Cthulhu Mythos.
All right.
Basil, you will receive 10 points of Cthulhu Mythos. Nigel, you receive 15 points of Cthulhu Mythos.
Thank you, Keeper.
You also receive 20 points of Dream Lore.
Ah,
The rest of you receive 5 points of Dream Lore. Other rewards and things you have learnt will be imparted to you at a future date when I have time to fully digest how best to use some of your wishes and dreams here and how to actualize that in a useful manner. Because, oh boy, you now have the tool set. You really have a tool set. How this gets applied will be interesting. Really, truly interesting. Yes. And don't worry, I will not forget about Nigel's deal, even though Nigel himself.
yes, that's right. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, we know about it, so we can talk. We'll be okay.
You're gonna sit down and go, you don't think Nigel said he had to kill, did he? He just said he had to kill a man. He did
We will
not say who.
No,
Right.
We'll honor what was on tape.
the
Obviously.
thing was, this deal was struck whilst Martin was next to him at the cellar. I think we were there, so
You were a couple of stalls away. I
Oh,
think
okay.
I think
I
this is
won't
more
go into detail.
entertaining. If for the time being at least.
Mhm.
oh, it's more interesting if I don't know.
Well, it's good to know that a deal was made, but
Yes.
without knowing exactly what it was.
Yeah, you know that he was doing a deal with the trader, and you know from what he said afterwards that he
Somebody
has
had
to
to
kill
die.
someone.
Yeah.
You don't know who. So
And neither
would you-
does Nigel.
neither does
It's the keep.
Nigel.
It's the keeper. That's it.
No.
Nigel, get the
No.
keeper.
No.
He has to ascend to the next plane of reality.
and run
That's
the
the
next
tru-
game.
That's the true wish of like, I wish to understand this is in fact all a game. This is from madman walking along like, our life is all controlled by like
A
a
D100 dice system.
system. I think you'll find.